All right, guys, welcome back to Roleplay here, going into hour number 2. Neil, I believe we exited the cave, you said?
Yes, you guys have exited the cave.
Time of day?
Middle of the or early afternoon, probably, I don't know, 11, 12, early pre-afternoon.
What would you say the weather is?
I would say it's sunny and shiny and lovely.
Okay. You let me know when it's thundering and storming outside, Neil. That's all I want to
Oh, I
know.
will.
Okay,
You'll be
good.
the first to know.
Thank you. So, party, what do you want to do?
So we're outside. We've got the woman with us. So I'm gonna start asking her questions like, where is your father? We'll escort you there.
He's the mayor of Valesburg.
Now, Neil, jog my memory a little bit for me.
Yeah,
What is Valesburg? Is that the
that's the
town?
big place where Dalamar lives.
Right. Okay, I thought so.
The mayor was the guy who asked you guys to go kill the Hydras.
Okay.
Can we go back to the world map, by the way, Neil, so I can show
Oh,
that?
yeah, that makes sense.
Thanks.
Boop, boop, boop.
All right.
No.
So I say we'll take you right there. It'll be our personal mission to make sure you get there safe. We'll get you to your family, no problem. Then I look at the gang and I say, let's count up the gold though, and just split that up right now.
Sounds good. I look at Breger and say, Breger, you count it.
All right, I count it.
All right, so you guys are sitting just outside of the Goblin Lair. The woman looks at you guys and says, "Wait, now here?
Oh
The
yeah. If
goblins
they,
are just right."
I say, Sarah or Diana,
Diana,
Wendy, whatever your name is, just hold
Lady Fletcher, sir.
on. I'm like, yeah, okay. I just say, we're going to count the money. If you want to start walking, you can, but we just want to count this for now.
So you open it, and it seems to be a hodgepodge of coins and like jewelry. Since it was raided from towns, it's not all the wealth is in actual coin form. But if you just count the coins,
Oh, I have an appraisal ability though.
okay. The point is, like, overall, there's probably in the region of 10,000 gold, probably.
All right.
It would
Nom,
take
nom,
about
nom.
it's like to properly appraise everything and to properly like count everything out. It would take half an hour or an hour of your time. So we can get a more accurate number if you guys really want, but it's probably in the region of 10,000.
Let's call it 10,000.
Let's call it
20%.
10K in a day.
Yeah.
So we split it up 2,500 each then.
All the gems to Abigail.
Yeah, we'll give her the goods, and we'll take the cash money.
Okay.
Does this mean I'm gonna have trouble like using them, or is it pretty easy as well?
How would it give you trouble?
But I mean, like at a shop, I'm like, here, take this necklace, and at that time in D&D, they don't really care, right?
Some people may not want to like get a necklace from you. They may want cash money. But you know.
All right, I guess whatever.
Okay, so we split it up, ditch the chests, I suppose, and start heading towards Valesburg.
Okay. To get there, you have to go through Bremer and Allender Falls.
I say, good, we can tell the town they're safe.
Yeah. So you guys
To
start.
this
it takes
mysterious
a couple
voice
days-
that's talking to us.
It takes you guys a couple days to get to Bremer, but eventually you get there. Diana's been not very chatty. At first, she seemed super grateful, and then after traveling with you guys for a little bit, she's like, "Oh my God, I'm with pigs," and you know, especially Tuttigub, she really does not like you.
We don't like each other. It's
She
okay.
said that out loud?
No, of
Not
course
to you,
not.
to
Oh.
Vincent, but you know.
So she chats me up, right? Because I'm royalty.
Well, because you're also well-born and noble, and you
Right.
untied her, and you've been very, polite and
Well born
chivalrous.
and long born.
Yeah.
Neil, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a long time for Vincent Longborn. So he's not being skeezy about it, but he's charmed with her because he's taken
Okay.
her and he's asked that she cleaned herself up, and she was very happy to oblige. I'm sure. And know what I'm saying.
I can make a charisma check. D20 plus your charisma.
Which is what?
Just
It's
gonna
like something.
13. We're just going to simplify this down.
There you go.
You rolled a 19-6.
Total of 19. Oh. Wow. Really? Okay. She is too distraught to understand
That's fine.
your subtle hints.
It's totally understandable. You know, she was just captive in a cave and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
we're not giving up hope. But okay, so we're just traveling. Anything else?
No. Eventually, you guys get to Bremer. And people see you guys coming from a long way off because they've been, waiting for the goblins, and JP is really easy to spot. Hold on.
Of course.
As you guys approach, 3 guys on horseback come out to meet you, including the captain of the guard, whose name I have forgotten and have not.
Bremer was the
Steele.
guy
It was
we
Shaq.
Steele. That's right.
Shaquille
Steele.
O'Neal.
He was the guy we brought the villagers to, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Alright.
You guys ride up to Steele, or he rides up to you with 2 escorts.
Right.
And
I'm
he
going
says,
to. Go ahead. Sorry.
he says, "Who is this woman you have with you?"
She is Lady Fletcher of Valesburg. We are to return her to her father, the mayor. We rescued her from a den of goblins, and oh, by the way, we have all but eliminated the goblin threat for you guys. They are without a leader, without their warriors, and they are there's still a few remaining, but there's no way that they'll be raiding you, and if they do, you should be fine.
He says, "That is most excellent news."
And I shall still respect your request from earlier. I know that we're not welcome here, and I understand why, so we will just be passing through.
Well, actually, no. I was writing out to tell you guys that there has been word from the capital. They are considering pardoning your crimes.
Excellent.
I was writing here to say you're welcome to stay here for the evening.
We would really appreciate that. We're very tired.
He nods and says, "Come on," and invites you guys into the town. Okay, so you guys pull on into Bremer, find an inn. The woman, of course, wants her own room. She makes that very clear. And she wants a bath and some new clothes and blah, 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 blah. So does anyone fork out some money to...
I did.
Yeah.
I spoke first.
Okay.
That's fine.
So, she makes some remark about, like, oh, just love some new clothes. And Tadaka was like, okay, I got it.
Exactly.
And
I
then
played a little
say-
bit cooler than that, Neil, okay?
And
I got it, guys, so here's your money.
I would like to buy some.
and right after JP says, I got this, I'm like, well, I wouldn't mind some new clothes too. Just saying.
Just like, shut up, Abigail.
And then I look at the girl and I go, they're not actually that nice.
All right, so JP drops some money on it. And you guys rest. Okay. So now that you're resting, is there anything? I mean, now you're in a real town. You're in civilization. There's people around. What do you guys want to do, if anything?
Well, I mean, I obviously head to the tavern and get myself an apple juice or 2.
Of course.
And then I ask the bartender the usual kind of stuff, like what's the general, what's going on in town, and hey, you got any stories for me, type of thing.
He says, "Well, you're that Longborn guy, right?
Yep.
Word's coming down from the capital that Lord Istvan Fellstar is considering pardoning you guys for your crimes. Apparently, the work you did in Silverhall got back to him somehow, and some other stuff. And
Sounds
Well, that's good to hear. Thank you.
yeah,
I'm going to give him a silver piece just for the good tidings.
okay. So that's pretty much the only real news. Goblin attacks have stopped, obviously. And he's talking about there's some, just minor rumors of like trouble between Valesburg and another city to the south. Just kind of like, they're not getting along.
Interesting. All right. I mean, other than that, I'm just. I think. Well, I'm going to go convene at the group and say, does anyone want to buy here, or should we wait till Valesburg? I think if we wait till Valesburg, and this is not with Fletcher in earshot, by the way.
Right.
I'm guessing she's in her room wearing Tugabut's like nice silken clothes or whatever, and
Sure.
I'm going to be like, I think there's a chance we'll get a better rate there. They have, it's a bigger city. I don't know. I think by rescuing the mayor's daughter, we might get something out of this. So maybe wait till then. So just rest up here and then be on our way. I'm kind of anxious to see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. JP, do you use any of your healing spells to heal the party, or do you guys just...
I use
Rest
the 3 heals that I have left. Regular small heals.
Okay, well, I mean, you've been traveling for a couple of days, so would you have been healing the party?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. As well as, no.
Identifying the hat.
Yeah, I did that one day, because that's level 3. Yeah. Okay, so one of the days I identified the hat as Breger asked. I don't know if we need to go through that, but...
Detect Magic's the first level spell. You can get that any day you want.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay. I'm glad I didn't do the other one then, because Breger would have been a little bit pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been bad. No, there's nothing magical on the hat. Although you notice that Abigail's dagger that she got from Lord Fang is magical, in addition to all the other equipment that you have.
So
already
I tell Breger that the hat is extremely magical
Okay.
in game. Be like, you should always wear this hat, Breger. It'll definitely help you out.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to wearing it.
Be like,
Has the added
"Man."
benefit of being stylish as well.
Be like, you are so lucky to have worn that hat. You don't even.
This
It's
gigantic,
really good.
feathered, ridiculous hat.
It's like a little iron cap that sits on the head like a single nose guard, but it only comes down to here, and then it's got this big red feather that comes off, but it's a single red feather that comes off the front, like one of those old-timey ladies.
So I tell him, I'd be like, I think that red feather is from a phoenix.
Whoa.
Maybe you can make a phoenix your pet. It's gonna all work out together.
Risen from the ashes.
Be like, other than that, that's it. I just kind of heal the rest of the party.
Yeah. Okay. So the party heals up. You can do that in a couple of days as you travel, no problem.
Sure.
Everyone's at full. And you're in Bremer. The day passes. The woman says, I'm eager to get home. Can we keep going?
Yep. So the next day we load her up on the horses, and
I take it she's sharing a horse with you, Vincent?
I'm supposing I'm the cleanest. Yes. So.
I offer it first.
You are.
I also
you're in a
offer it.
wagon. Tuttig. Oh no, she totally rides in the wagon. With Tuttig.
Exactly.
Oh,
Boom.
wow.
Yeah.
I give Jeff a look that says, sup.
Competition.
I'm just like, that's fine. Anyways,
She does-
start rolling onward. Yeah.
Okay. It takes you another day to get to Allender Falls, and then another 3 days, maybe 2.5 days to get to Valesburg. But unless you stop anywhere, you just get there.
When we ride through Ellendor Falls, I assume we camp there, or you said it takes 2
Yeah,
days?
I mean you can stay at the inn.
Okay.
if you want.
Do we hear anything new from the bartender there about any?
No.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
Same stuff. Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, I guess we just journey through.
Okay. You guys get to Valesburg. You're all kind of dirty from the travel. I guess you could have been cleaning yourself at the previous towns, but you're tired. You killed a lot of goblins. It's nice to see a familiar city where you feel welcome. And as soon as you get in, Diana immediately demands to be taken to her father at the heart of town.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So we take her to her
Yeah,
father.
So we all go with her, yeah.
Okay. So you guys all go there. Father lives in a mansion in the middle of town. And there's some guards on the door because, he's the mayor and whatnot. And they initially try and stop you when Tuttigub approaches, but then they see Diana and like, holy crap. And they open the door immediately and say, your father's been looking for you. She runs in. Do you guys follow? Do you stay outside?
Yeah. I stride
We
after.
follow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You guys follow in. She runs down the hall. You quickly lose her in her haste to get away. But you hear some commotion and eventually make your way. And she's like embracing her father on a staircase down the hall. And they're talking, and she's talking. It's really loud and commotion. There's a lot of commotion. And then he sees you guys walk in. And he looks and said, did you guys find her for me?
Yes.
Yes, sir. We were cleansing a couple of towns of a plague
Goblin
of
raids.
goblins, and then we found her down there.
He looks and his eyes get kind of big and he says, I thank you. you don't even know what this means to me to have her back.
We've had some unfortunate run-ins on our path, and we are happy to set some things right. We're just thankful for the opportunity.
He nods and says, you said she was with... Where was she?
Yeah, we found her bound in the den, and she was gagged and bound, but also...
In the golf den?
Yes. And then...
He looks very concerned.
Yeah, they've been raiding a couple of towns over there, and they were taking people and their wealth and killing just everyone. So we actually weren't able to save one town. We did move its people to another, Bremer, I believe, and then we found her when we were trying to remove the villain. Villainy.
This is well. He looks a lot less nervous than when you guys had talked to him before, and he says, "Well, thank you so much. I can't express my gratitude for you. If you need anything in town, please let me know. I'd be happy to help you with anything."
I quickly speak up, be like, "Do you know anyone that could help me out with these boots of mine? I'm trying to figure out exactly what they do." And I say, not that guy in the fucking tower.
There are plenty of local wizards who can help you with those things.
Okay.
And you'll persuade them to perhaps help us free of charge?
I'd be happy to cover the cost of whatever it takes.
My man.
Appreciate that, sir.
Be like, "Thank you kindly."
He says yes. Well, if you don't mind, I would like to tend to my daughter and
Yep.
see to her needs.
Sure.
So they take off. He talks to one of his butlers who offers to take you guys to a wizard and have your boots identified.
Excellent. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Okay. So you guys head over to this wizard shop, and the butler kind of walks up to the wizard, whispers some things to him, and the guy says, "Okay, fine, Says, "Okay, well, let me see the boots then."
Be like, "Can you not see them from where you stand?"
He looks down at your feet and says, "Oh, okay. I didn't know whose boots we were talking about here.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me those boots and I can give them back to you in a couple of days, and I'll let you know what's on them."
Shit.
Tug of butt pauses.
I kind of sit there and I'm like, well,
Show feet. Show feet.
just like, okay. I swear to God, if these are not here, you will not be standing the next day. And I hand him the boots and we walk out.
Okay. As soon as he takes off the boots, the most foul smell in the entire world emanates. Like, he hasn't taken these boots off in months, possibly years. Okay.
I start gagging.
I throw up.
It's really bad.
I see Ryan throwing up, and I get my toes and swirl around the throw up with the toes.
Oh, gross.
Be like, yeah, and then I walk out.
Oh.
What the hell?
The wizard gags at this, barely manages to suppress his puking, and motions at the butler, and the butler hands him some more money. And says, "I'm going to clean these while I identify them."
Make them pop, and then I walk out.
And he shudders, and you guys leave. Tuttigub, your feet have never felt so free.
I know, I'm dancing in the streets.
But they smell awful.
That's fine, I still dance.
They're a little moldy.
Now, Neil, I have the best armor in the game, right? You can't get better than that. I mean, other than maybe magical armor.
Yeah, and this is generally considered top-notch armor. You might be able to find someone who could make it a little bit better, but it would be,
But I could wear like a pendant or some of that magical stuff that you were
yeah,
showing
or you
earlier,
could
right?
get magical plate mail, or you could get, a cloak of protection, or bracers of
Okay.
defense. There's all sorts of things that can augment your armor class even further.
So that's what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna go to I'm gonna say, hey guys, I'm gonna go shopping real quick, and then I'm gonna go to one of those shops that sells that kind of stuff that you were listing earlier in the game.
Okay. Here is the list as
Yes.
before. There you go.
Thank you.
Is the bow of accuracy like the bow we already have?
Yeah,
It's not a
same.
crossbow, right?
No, they're
So they don't have any crossbows?
no magical crossbows.
Would the wizard be able to enchant my crossbow?
If you talk to a wizard, he says, no, we generally can't make enchantment. The only way to enchant a weapon is to have a weapon of the finest craftsmanship possible. This crossbow, while nice, I mean, we could buy a He kind of rolls his eyes and said, look, if you want me to enchant a weapon for you, we'd have to get it custom made. It's a long process. It takes months. And it's extraordinarily expensive to create these things.
Ah. Alright, I guess maybe I'll run into one later.
He kind of says, well, there is a town where there's a large mages guild that might be able to help you. If you're insistent on, a magical crossbow, there's a town that might be able to help you with that.
What would be the name?
It's to the south. It's called Red Warren.
Red Warren.
Yeah.
I write it down.
You don't know how to write.
Oh, I write it down in my head.
Oh, I forgot about that. It's so
It's a
good every
humbling
time
moment.
I hear.
Yeah.
She can't read or
I'm
write.
like, Bremer, write it down.
She draws a picture of her emotions about what she feels about that.
She-
Down direction, there's crossbow that make better. So I'm in the shop, perusing, looking around,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm actually writing down what I like because I can write and read.
I asked you to write down Red Warren.
No, I'm not there with you, or am I?
Yeah, why not?
I came along.
You guys are on the
Someone
same voice
freaking
scale.
write down the name of
All right. So I'm going to say, hey guys, I need to make an appointment with the mayor and ask him about something, but also I'm going to ask him about their problem in the south. This could be another job for us. We could do that. I do recommend we stay away from Dalamar, and then I look at Abigail like,
yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, I agree.
stay away from Dalamar. Okay, good.
I have no plans on going to see him.
Do you guys have other plans for your money, or are you guys just going to save it up for now?
Well, I do need to go back, check on the boots in a couple days. I
Okay.
do also want. I've heard stories about a ring of beauty in town. I just want to check it out. I just want to know what it does.
Okay.
Do you guys want to invest in like buying a health potion that we just use if like JP's dying?
Well-
If only JP's dying.
I have a question though. Bregor, that sword I gave you. Obviously, I'm not really interested in like us selling items between each other because I think that's silly. But if I can drive the price down on something, I might need some support on that. So maybe I take an IOU out of you or something like that.
Say what now?
That magic sword I gave you.
The Bright Blade sword.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I said, I don't think we should be selling like. I don't view that as because I got the first sword, so it's not like we sold it to me or something like that. But
Right.
just I might need your help on something. I'm going to talk to the mayor and just if we could take that as a token of good faith or something. I don't know. Maybe you can help me if you can.
Okay. Well, let's talk to the mayor because it sounds like he's giving out freebies.
Yeah.
Maybe he has
and then
a crossbow. or
Abigail, I say there is a ring that allows 3 spells of healing for 9,000. So just something to think about. It's a little bit expensive, obviously, but
Yeah.
we'll get there.
But a
Okay.
daughter is priceless.
So I'm gonna head towards the mayor, and whoever wants to join me can, I guess.
I'll join you in a little bit, Vincent.
Yeah,
I'm getting my
I'll
toes
come
done.
along.
Then I'm gonna get my toes cleaned.
You know what I say?
Are you
actually?
getting them painted in a specific color?
I
or-
might. We'll see
You
what they
should
want to
get
do.
them pink, man. It would be a
Yeah,
nice
match the
reminder of
boots.
the boots.
It's possible.
I say on second thought, let's leave. Let's take today off, and I'll go talk to him tomorrow since he just got his daughter. I don't want to go pester him right now. I don't think there's a good chance. So we'll do it tomorrow morning. Let's just go rest, have some apple juice, and or whatever you drink, and we'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
I will go
So you
get
guys-
my toes cleaned though,
tomorrow.
wherever that's at.
All right. So you go off to some place to get your feet cleaned.
Didn't I go to a spa when we first got to this town?
Yeah, but you left your boots on, didn't you?
No. I'm saying like the first time we were in Bellsburg. Didn't I go to a spa and they turned me away, so I had to go to like some shitty spa?
I think so.
I'm gonna go back to the good spa. Did they let me in?
It's like a moment
say-
from that movie from
Yeah.
what was the
They-
name?
Pretty Woman.
Exactly. Thank you.
They turn you away again.
I
What does
put a,
+1 times 3 mean, by the way?
Oh, that means
There's 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
so I slide a piece of gold onto the table and say, "Eh."
Eh?
The woman behind the table kind of raises her eyebrows and says, if you're going to buy your way in here, it's going to be a lot more than that. This is for lords and ladies.
I kind of just slide the gold back to myself and go back to the shitty one.
Okay.
This is not the pretty moment. Never mind.
Even there, it's they charge you a lot because your feet are so smelly and gross. And
How much is a lot, Neil?
You can afford it.
I know I
It's
can
actually
afford it,
all your
but how
money.
much is a lot?
The total cost would be like 3 gold for the whole spa treatment.
Okay.
Including the nails with like nail polish on them.
Well, I mean, I meant the whole like he was gonna get a massage and clean his feet and stuff. I mean, if you want more, you can get more, but
No. I'll get the. I'm gonna get my hair did and get everything good to go. Because it's probably grown back. I did have it burnt off a couple weeks ago.
oh, you want like shave down the sides and like get the mohawk up and the
Yeah,
beard.
we got to go back into full Tuttigub garb.
Okay, so you want to like take a moment to really get cleaned up then.
Oh yeah,
Okay, well it'll probably cost you 5 or 6 gold then.
that's fine.
Okay. Okay. Anyone else have any particular actions they want to do?
I'd like to know what the Amulet of Cheetah Speed would actually do, like in stats.
It gives you +1 to movement speed.
But what does
Once per
that
day.
do, like concretely?
So your movement speed is currently 12. That means you can move 120 feet in a round. This would make it so you can move 130 feet in a round, which it just makes you a little bit faster than everyone else. However, once per day, you can move at like 3 times your normal movement, more than 3 times your normal, almost
So
4
actually
times
like a
your
cheetah.
movement rate. Yeah. So once a day for 3 minutes, you can run at like 4 times your normal speed.
That's
Oh,
pretty
I
cool, actually.
That's
Mhm.
pretty cool.
At 3 times your normal movement speed.
If you're like trying to get out and get into firing range,
hmm
Yeah.
Or you can run behind someone and kill them with a backstab or something before they can react, right?
Right, Neil?
Can you do that?
I don't know.
Are we talking like flash speed here? Or are we talking cheetah speed, Neil?
We're talking cheetah speed, not flash.
hey honey,
Okay.
I'm still browsing stuff. I guess we'll end up in the city like this anyway later.
Yeah.
Feel free, Bregor, to go ahead.
I mean, I see some things that I like, but I'm waiting till we talk to the mayor.
Yes. Yeah. What does the bracers do? Bracers.
Bracers of defense.
Is there some? Sorry, go ahead.
That would make your AC 13, regardless of what armor you're wearing, with only modifications being for
Goodness, sure.
dexterity. You would not want those.
Ah, okay. Thanks. But like the earring of protection would work,
No.
though, right?
Totally.
Okay. So I'm just trying to figure out what would be nice.
Yeah.
And all the robes and cloaks work as well for me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All good. Feel free to move along.
What is cloak of slimming?
The cloak of slimming.
Hmm
Did I make a note of it in there?
No, it just says cloak slimming.
It legitimately just makes you look 10 to 20% thinner. Like it's complete.
So, like, if somebody was
you should get
anorexic
it,
and they put it
Gregor.
on,
Yeah, I mean, it makes you look 10 to 20% slimmer.
Super
No
thin.
actual stat bonuses. It just makes you look nicer or slimmer.
Am I there with Breger? Or no, never mind. I'm in the
You're
fucking.
getting a spa treatment.
Yeah, I'm in
That
the
would
spa
look
treatment.
good on you, Bregor.
yeah, I think it would. I think it would look really good.
Yeah. For the heavy
What about
set order,
displacer cloak?
The what?
Displacer.
Displacer cloak.
That thing is super expensive.
yeah, that it makes you look like you're 5 to 10 feet away from where you actually are. So you could be standing somewhere, and everyone else will see you in like a slightly different position, a little bit further away. In game terms, it increases your AC by 2 to 4. I'd have to double check the actual stats.
So that's
And it
like
makes the
fucking.
person-
That's like an incredible item then.
Yeah, it's super good.
That's why it's 17,000 GP.
Yeah,
Just so everyone knows.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. So you guys spend a couple days in here. You wait for Diana to rest. You kind of Tuttigub gets his feet washed, then he gets dry for a while. Then his boots take a couple days to get identified with the cleaning and the preparation and blah 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 blah. Eventually, you guys go back and talk to the mayor of the town. And what do you want to ask him?
So I say, tell me about this problem you're having with the town in the south.